Okay, in this video what we're going to do is I'm going to open up a Power Formations template and show you how to personalize a book. It's a simple process. I've made it simple, and so it's a very simple process. So we're going to go up here, we're going to go to File, we're going to go to Open, and we're going to find the Power Formations template for a mail. I'm going to make this for myself. And so I'm going to get this file right here. Now notice over here it's an OpenOffice file. So I'm going to open up the Power Formations temp for a mail. And that's opening up. We're going to take you through this step by step, show you how to make this, and I'll give you all the little nuances and all of the little tidbits that you need to know in getting this done. Now, the way that I've set this up, you can see Power Formations by Michael Murphy, exclusive, this John Tesh's book. Okay, all right, here's what we're going to do. The first thing we're going to do is on a PC, and I'm not sure what the equivalent is on a Mac to do this, but on the PC you're going to hold down the Control key and the F2 key. You're going to push those two. Now you're going to get this screen right here, first name, last name, and title. We're not going to work with title, but we're going to work with first name and last name here. So the first name we're going to put in here, we're going to put in here Jerry. Now this is real key. You don't click this right here right now. You're going to click this check mark, and that's going to change the name in there. We'll go look at it as soon as we do the last name here. Then we'll do last name, and we're going to do Clark, and we're going to do the check mark. Okay, then we're going to close it. Alright, you'll see why I use exclusively published for Jerry Clark. Let's go on down into the document. Now I'm going to come back to the table of contents here in just a minute. There's one more step you need to do in here. One more step that you need to do. I'm just going to show you down here. See Jerry Clark. It's all throughout this document. If I go way down here somewhere, you're going to find out that it is all set up and been personalized now for Jerry Clark. Let's see. Let's get into the text. There you go, right there. Chapter titles, the content of the book, everything has been done now for Jerry Clark. Now, the only other step that you're going to take here is to update the table of contents. Now, what you want to do is you want to take your pointer and get it inside this table of contents. You don't need to type anything over this table of contents. All these page numbers will adjust. Now, you'll find that as a person has a longer name, that the page numbers will be altered a little bit. So I'm clicking inside the table of contents. I'm going to right click, and then I'm going to update index table. Click that right there. Okay, that updates everything automatically inside the table of contents. Now the next thing I'm going to do, we're done now. We're done. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to File, and I'm going to go down here to this choice, Export as a PDF. So I'm going to click there, leave everything here the same, just do export right there, and then you're going to name it, and just put all of these in a place where you'll have them all together. And I've already created one for Jerry Clark, but we'll go ahead and I'm going to call it Jerry Clark 1, so it'll be different from the other, and then you're going to save it. Guys, that's really all there is to it. This is the process that I went through with Jerry. Now, one of the things I'll tell you about is before you go, now, if you're going to do, one book at a time, then you'd go straight to Lulu and pick up where the Lulu videos that I made for you, you'd go pick up exactly where, as I instructed you in those, and begin to create the book. Here's what I encourage you to do. If you've got a lot of books to do, create all these interior PDFs first. Create them, put them in a folder where you know where they're all going to be, and but create all of those first, and then when you start creating the books with Lulu, first of all, you stay focused on one thing at a time. But the other key is once you start creating the books in Lulu, what you'll be able to do is when you go to purchase the books, you'll be able to put them all in your shopping cart, and you're going to pay less on shipping if they're all going to be shipped together. So I encourage you to do that, and also remember, find out there's some names that you can't necessarily identify the gender to. There's certain names that you need to get clarification. So the things that you need from your customer is their first and last name, and you need their gender. Make sure you always get that, unless it's very, very obvious with a name like John or Jerry or something like that. But it's very good to clarify that. If you don't know the person you're making the book for, make sure you've got it clarified, their gender. And that way, you're in this document, you'll see right up here where I put Power Formations temp male, and so that's the temporary for male and female. The reason is that in the text of the book itself, you'll see that there are in fact pronouns that are used that are gender specific. See, like right here, it says Jerry Clark realizes his true value now. Well, if that was done for a female, it would be her true value now. And so there are pronouns that are in there that are gender specific, so that's why they're in two different ones, and I know that Jerry likes this feature anyway. That's it. That's all there is to it in creating the PDF in OpenOffice. Thanks.